Here we go. Hello, internet friend. Welcome back to another episode of 20s for Days, where six dickheads get together, roll virtual dice, and roleplay like beasts. To my left, I have Adam playing Captain Malag. To the left of my left, I have Jake playing the self-confident Dragonborn fighter Brick with his trusty shovel. On the other side of the virtual table, so I mean, like technically, like down there somewhere, underneath me, we have Jay playing as the anthropomorphic wolf, Ulfednar. To the immediate left of Ulf is Rana playing the kobold dragon, or kobold/dragon, and not the other way around, sorcerer who loves fire. And last but certainly not least, all the way over there somewhere, I hope I'm getting the direction right, is Meg playing as Euphemia, our resident blue-haired halfling sorcerer. All right. Good grief. What an absolute fiasco tonight was.
Apologies.
But we got there in the end. Have an inspiration, mate. Well done. You got us there. So I've written down what we did last. I can't bloody remember. Good on me.
Euphemia was sleeping. That's
Mate,
what I know.
I've got it. I reckon probably. Yeah, I reckon I've written it down like an absolute professional.
The last thing was
Yeah. I got it. Everyone, just cool out.
I got excited.
Fucking get this started, Nathan.
Guys, come on. Welcome back, Jay, because he was missing last week. All right. Yes. So I wrote it down right here. It says right here that everything I say Euphemia was recovering in her sleep because she was tired from spell jamming for like 18 hours straight.
18 hours. Yeah.
So she is
like
exhausted
a beast.
AF.
I was going to say that.
There was a bit of a tiff between our kobold dragon Gilly and old Joe.
Everyone.
Who know? Well, everyone, yeah.
Well, not everyone.
Before Euphemia passed out into some sort of like semi-coma, Euphemia, Vinzu, god damn it, why can't I read writing? And old Joe had some sick curry that Brick had to pay for.
Motherfucker.
There was literally like about 40 minutes of in-game time trying to put up a hammock. That was exciting. That was exciting play. That was amazing.
Truly
It was
amazing.
because Malag did it in the end, so you know it was pretty good.
All Malag had to do was go out there and fucking sort it out.
Yep.
As always.
Now on to the big thing that happened, like sort of like 2/3 the way through the episode where Brick went to bed.
Pretty huge.
It was massive.
Amazing. You're so good at sleeping.
All right, so he had a dream, and he was back on the Horrier, his old ship from years past, and his good friend, the Shovel, or the entity that is within his shovel, his name is Syria, was under attack by some Myconids, a few of them. Brick assisted Syria and obliterated them all. And then as soon as he finished off the last one, Brick's eyes woke. And he woke from his dream. They opened, woke from his dream, and he was almost in this like blanket of mushroom stuff, and he could barely move. It was almost like glue. He did somehow get a warning out to the others by slamming the shovel into the bed railing. Malag, or Captain Malag, Gilly, made their way towards the first mate's room, his quarters. They got the help of Wraith and Milo, and then Brick just almost like lit the whole place on fire with his actual dragon breath. And so the roof was on fire, and then a massive like mushroom beast that was sort of gaining more and more power from drawing these mushrooms in from this like sheet that was covering the whole room. Malag took Gilly under the arm, NFL style, and jumped in through the window from the outside. Gilly went down. There was a lot of fighting. Gilly went down. Brick got up, just made his way to the door. Classic Brick. Gilly went down, Malag, and so this beast was killed. Malag brought out Gilly in his arms outside into the hallway and channeled all his ki and everything he could, and somehow Gilly's little big eyes popped open and a breath was taken. And that's where we left off. So let's explore the space that's going on as Milo is like throwing another bucket on the roof, and he's nearly quenched this flame.
I run and jump off the ship and swim into forever.
And Malag is dead. All right. So what would you like to do?
So does Brick's room look
Covered in mushrooms?
Yeah, shag.
And the roof is on fire.
If only we had a druid. Dumb, but if only we had one. Does anybody know anything about mushrooms, Gilly?
Is Brick standing?
Brick?
Yeah, Brick's just standing
'Cause
there.
if Brick's standing, then he can start scraping the mushrooms up with the shovel.
He's still got shit all over him. Like he's like this gluey
I
mushroom.
can't move.
Okay.
He can.
Oh.
Just not well.
Boop. Prestidigitation.
Okay. Mushroom sort of just like almost explodes off of Brick. And
Oh, Jesus.
it cleans Brick off, but like makes more mess everywhere else. It's like,
God damn it.
Brick, you got a shovel.
Oh, jeez, I ain't using the shovel.
Just scrape them up. Be fine.
You'll get cranky at me.
Brick. The mushrooms are toasted. You can eat them.
Bit of butter.
Maybe Zephyr would want it.
I don't think we should be eating these mushrooms, just quietly.
Gilly ate them already, Captain. Last time we were in the forest.
Does Gilly look alright? I look in the pupils.
they're fucking massive. But you're not sure because she's like this it's a weird kobold or not.
Yeah, I'm just trying to dial back. I'm like, were they always that big? They go in forever. Whoa.
Let's go get Bim and compare them.
Problem is, Gilly ain't quite right.
No.
Coffee craze Bim comes out.
The pupils.
Can't see anything. That's it.
Yeah, all right. So instead of Malag jumping off the ship and swimming into air forever, he gets lost in Gilly's eyes. All right. Well, I think we need to
Put out the fire, Captain.
So you knobhead's gonna help me put out this fire.
Yeah, that too.
Throws another bucket. Someone run more buckets for me. This is fucked.
Well, there's supposed to be a whole chain of them. What happened, Milo?
It's just me and Rafe, and then this beast came out of nowhere.
Good on you for staying true, Milo, and giving this a good old-fashioned go.
Well, I guess I'll run buckets.
I round up the others, call it out, ring the bell.
Yep, ring the bell. Everyone
As
comes
soon as I
running
hear,
out.
as soon as the bell starts ringing, and I just off of my pillow with just covered in drool, I go, huh?
That's it.
I guess I need to go see what's happening.
How's the...
Yeah.
Hey, prestidigitation can snuff out candles, torches, or small campfires. So I could prestidigitate.
Bigger than a campfire.
I just meant
Maybe
like
every time.
spot fires around it
Oh,
or something.
yeah.
It's basically one big like, it's like the deck is on fire. Like it's not like one small little like spot fire. It's just
Yeah.
like
I meant
wait,
like if spot fires started coming off it.
okay, yeah. All right, I'm with you.
Well, yeah, keep an eye out for it, and we'll do the old-fashioned bucket chain. And if anything jumps, snuff those embers.
One of you novices, grab me a bucket, would you?
Good job with the fire of fire, Gilly. Pat, 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 pat. And yeah, we get the buckets going.
So before long, the roof fire is quenched, and Euphemia sort of comes stumbling around the corner,
Yeah, hair is all a mess.
I'm going to
exhausted
start
AF.
Flat on the
Press-
gut.
digitating all the mushrooms out Brick's broken window.
Yep.
Just kind of like,
But as I said, Gilly, I'm like, whoa. I think what we need to do is scrape it all into a bucket. And when I say bucket, I mean barrel. And we set that barrel ablaze.
okay, well then I
And throw it
Any more
overboard.
Spores going out anywhere. I want
Okay.
it all contained. And then we explode it.
can do
Alright.
that, Captain.
Alright,
Anyway,
whoever
I'm
is
going to
doing
cast
that-
mending on the broken window.
Okay, the Brick, you watch Gilly sort of just walk over to your window and just all sort of reverts back to how it was really quickly. And whoever is going to clean up the mushrooms can have help. So whoever does it, one person roll with advantage and a
Well,
survival.
It is Brick's room after all.
Exactly.
Milo, come back here for a sec.
I'm also going to clean the ash and shit off the roof. So,
Oh, so yeah, you're just like prestidigitating. No, I can't Brick. Survival at advantage, mate. Let's go.
Yeah, somebody can help him.
Oh, Jesus.
yeah, Gilly will help.
Give it a
So,
go.
anyone gonna tell me what happened?
Yeah, you
I
feel
went
if you
to
walk-
bed.
So,
And now the ship's on fire.
Not my fault.
well, you know how Brick is like a half dragon thing? Turns out the other half is mushroom.
Oh, I thought the other half was shovel, but okay. So now he's half dragon, half shovel, and half mushroom.
Sure, that sounds plausible.
Okay, that adds up.
So imagine, if you will, you remember when you went and ran into the grove and grabbed that blue, yep, and everything was like this field of mushrooms?
How could I forget?
Right? It was like that, but just in Brick's room. And there was this big mushroom thing. Like, it was kind of like an organic mass in a suit of mushrooms. And it was kicking ass. Like, it was solidly kicking ass. So I
At this
found it-
point in the story, Euphemia is like sitting there pinching herself as hard as she can. She's like, "Am I still fucking asleep?" Like,
Gilly has claws.
this is a bad dream.
He can give you a little poking.
I know you had a
Once-
very long day, Euphemia, and it is appreciated the effort you put in. This is
No.
your team.
Okay, yeah.
My room really was a giant mushroom sex dungeon.
Don't know where that came from. Okay.
He said, as Brick's like talking to the shovel, like, he just like looks down and starts saying
I'm
these
not
things.
asleep still. Did somebody slip me something in that curry?
Definitely awake.
So,
Okay. The weirdest waking up I've ever had. Let me just say that.
Get ready for more.
yeah, Brick and Gilly take some time to sort of scrape as much of this mushroom substance into a massive barrel. And then when
I'm
Brick
going to
sets it up,
prestidigitate like the scraps along to
yeah,
make
you
sure
sort of
we've
sweep it out with
gotten
prestidigitation.
everything.
And you bring it out on deck, and how are you lighting this sucker on fire?
Firebolt.
Well,
It's contained. I can
is,
aim it
but
really well.
I was
On your deck.
thinking, like, because it's not something that naturally burns, so
Can I make a suggestion that we launch the barrel full of schmutz off of the edge of the
Hey,
yeah, wait. You're some Yiddish in the stream, okay? Like I grew up with it. It's gonna happen. Can we just launch the barrel off the edge of the ship and then like Gilly and I can fireball it?
Well, I was thinking, I'm gonna pour.
Actually, I can't. I don't think I have the strength for that. Can Gilly fireball it?
Oh yeah.
Well,
Like explode that? Like just
yep. I was thinking, we'll put some oil in it,
Mhm.
get it all nice and flammable.
Little
first, so that
sauté.
when you
Yep, you do that. You guys together round up a bunch of oil and stuff, and you make a nice oily soup in this barrel. And how do you plan on launching this thing from the trash bin?
Brick can throw it. Brick can throw it.
Yes, I can.
just,
Athletics check.
just
Oh,
before.
here we go.
Yeah, Brick is clean, isn't he?
Vinzu walks around the corner. Would you like me to throw it, Captain?
Oh, fucking Jesus.
So we'll see how Mr. Brick goes.
Fucking 27. I do it as fast as I can.
It's almost like a knee-jerk reaction. The second he sees Vinzu, he's like, "Hey!"
And this thing just launches, and you see it sort of. It's about to it's almost about to leave the air pocket of the trash bin itself, and then this fireball, this beam just arcs out, and then you guys just see this, and this thing just is incinerated.
And dancing lights. It's now fireworks.
Yes, these fireworks are going off after this barrel disappears and.
Euphemia's reaction, seeing as how she's so exhausted, just as you have it under control.
You can hear the little pat noises of happy kobold feet dancing on the deck now.
I'm gonna go get some coffee.
Make sure Bim doesn't have any.
No, he won't have any. It's all mine. He can't have any.
Thank God.
We can. It's just rationed.
Ration
Look,
18.
There's nothing like a nice warm cup of moon penny coffee.
That's it. Gotta get me some moon penny.
Anyway,
Moon penny.
all under control. Thanks.
All right. So, this mushroom villain has been dealt with quite swiftly. Is there anything anyone wants to do as Euphemia is going off to get some coffee?
Some coffee.
Where's Ulf at the moment? Is he on the deck?
Where is Ulf? Let's explore this space.
So last I remember, Ulf was in the captain's quarters, having his intervention.
Okay, so so we moved on from there, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
So they ended up basically leaving. I think you watched last week's episode. They left you to your own devices, so it's up to you where you are.
Yeah. So I'm still in the captain's quarters. Then I'm going to say.
Okay. Well, before anything else happens, you hear this big commotion going on. Is there anything you would like to do in this space?
No, I'll just be pacing, sort of
Okay.
backwards and forwards. I think.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Gilly, last you saw Ulf, he was in the captain's quarters.
Okay, so I'm going to open the door, step aside in case Ulf runs out.
Okay.
I look over, I see the door opening, and I stay.
Okay, I walk in. Ulf's bag is in the captain's quarter, isn't it? Because he wouldn't be using it at the moment, would he?
Correct.
Hi, Ulf. And I'm just going to start going through his bag. There's something in particular I'm looking for.
Jesus. Okay. What are you looking for?
Well, I'm going to go through for a minute. And, sorry. So, I'm going to pull out this little bag and I'm going to go to the desk, sit down and grab some papers. And Gilly will just put this little bag on the desk and be like, sorry we haven't been talking to you much, Captain. We kind of left you alone for a bit, didn't we? And he'll just...
Ulf goes and sort of sits down next to Gilly at the desk there and just sort of looks at her.
Him.
Him, sorry.
I know. I know it too.
It's so hard.
I know.
Yeah, so he just looks at Gilly and he's just like, I know I've had a lot on my mind since we last spoke, little one.
Ulf! And Gilly's just like gonna throw himself on Ulf.
Ulf wraps his big paws around her. Just sort of
Him.
him. Damn it!
I know, kobolds, no tertiary sexual characteristics, or secondary, or anyway.
I can't help it. I always see Gilly as Ducky from The Land Before Time. I can't.
Yep.
Essentially.
I can't
Oh,
unsee
Christ.
that in my head. In my
Damn
head.
it!
Get drawing, Meg. No pressure.
You've broken me now. You have completely broken me. Yeah, Gilly's just.
Yeah. You really got through to me there, little one. And I'm honestly very sorry that I had to leave you to grieve alone. But you understand, I was going through quite a patch myself.
I understand, Ulf.
But
Yeah.
I'm back now. I'm back with you.
And we owe you a lot for that, Ulf. And I'm really glad you're back.
Can you forgive me, Gilly?
Ulf, you saved my life when we first met.
You've saved mine a couple of times too.
Well, when you guys found Gilly was just floating on a boat, and Jander said that the kobold would make an awfully good battery. And you said there was something more. And at the same time, I saw something more than you saw yourself as. You kept seeing yourself as a dog, Ulf. And you're not Ulf the dog. You are Ulf Edna, and you are our friend. And we needed you. But you're back now. And that's all I care about. We are proud people, Ulf. And we've got to stand up for our families. Even when it's hard. Jander would be proud of you. Don't do it, Ulf. You cry and I'll cry and no. And then Gilly's just gonna have his little epiphany and he's my leg!
Ulf gives her a big sort of cuddled nuzzle and licks the side of her little kobold face. Just
Yep.
Follow the noise.
At the shrill kobold shriek, Euphemia just goes, ugh.
Too early for this shit.
Zephyr, I'm just gonna take the pot of coffee with me, okay? Just the whole pot. I'm gonna go see what's up, okay? I need this. I've had like 30 minutes of sleep.
Not a problem, Miss Euphemia.
Thanks.
You could have been saying no, but Euphemia just can't hear it.
Yeah, that's what you perceive.
Yeah, good. Yeah. Everything just sounds like yes at the moment.
Okay, Miss Euphemia, you just bring the pot back later, okay?
Yeah, will do. Ugh. So I walk over to the clothes of the kobold as well, and I see Ulf there, and I'm like, oh, the asshole of the hour, eh? This day's just getting better and better.
On my way through to follow the noise, do I see Bim at all?
Make a perception check.
How's that look?
You do not see him. In fact, you go blind.
Oh shit! Piss all over the place.
Okay, let's put it this way. He's got a +8 to his perception, and he rolled 9. Natural 1.
It's an awesome roll.
It was good.
Oh,
It's good.
look, I was going to drop an inspo, but I'm like, bugger it.
Nah.
You don't see him anywhere. You don't go blind, but you hear the noise, and you sort of look down the hallway, and you see Gilly screaming at the top of his lungs. Ulf is sort of, except just basic seeing. You sort of see Ulf sort of less on all fours, and he's sort of kind of up on his 2 legs again.
My leg!
And then Euphemia sort of at that stage just walks out with a whole pot of coffee.
Yeah, I got like a mug, and then I got the pot so I can just refill regularly.
You mean you're not?
I walked in and
glug.
it just gotta have some class. Come on. And I'm sitting there in the doorway, just wholly unimpressed with Ulf at the moment, because this is the first I've seen Ulf since whatever accusations were made.
I've got something for this. Just sort of like lean into the coat, just on like those summer tropical days. I just quickly whip out like a curly straw and a little umbrella, and I just plunk them in the coffee.
Thanks, appreciate it. Umbrellas make everything taste better.
They do.
Okay.
I guess there's a few conversations that need to be had.
So many!
Mm.
Gilly's just round.
Gilly, excitable. Good job. What happened?
Good.
Where's the space weed when you need it?
Okay.
Should we clear the air then?
I think that would be a great idea.
I reckon we should also maybe all do a group meditation session. 'Cause I think we all need it.
Look, I'm always open to that. It's my bag. But that can wait until later. Because meditation usually involves a bit of quiet. Usually.
I know!
You can meditate, Gilly. Go for it.
Silently, in a cone of silence.
I missed you, little one.
I missed you too, Wolf. I'm glad you're back. Sorry I used your tail to clean the window.
That's all right. Window was dirty.
It was.
So, how you feeling?
Me? Like a pile of steaming shit, but I'll be fine.
We just need a bit more sleep and a bit more coffee, and that'll help. Let me touch that up for you, and I'll just sort of like pour some flask juice in it.
Sure, can't hurt at this point.
Flask juice does not sound good.
I'm feeling a bit better, I guess. Feeling a bit more like my usual self. I don't rightly remember much, though.
Likely excuse.
What do you mean you don't remember?
Well, I remember Gawain's place. I remember some sort of box or something with blue light and Jander. Jander was there, and now
Nothing else. Don't remember anything else.
This isn't
Nothing.
our ship.
Mm.
Wait, where's the
This is-
Sunstar?
This is the Seagull Trashbin.
The what?
This is-
This is our ship. Oh, he's gone, but he'll be back.
Do you remember how Jander brought Brick back, and then you guys did that run, and there were the bodies, and he was running through the town with them in the
Aye.
the wagon, and then how Brick met Rudy, and he set fire to the ship, trying to blow up Rudy, and did work. So ship's kind of
Yeah,
stuffed.
well, I figured that, but I mean, I thought we were going to fix that up, and
I thought so too, but we got a loaner ship for the
That wasn't
meantime.
an option.
Oh.
Because of our course of action,
Oh,
we ended up
yeah.
making some pretty powerful enemies.
Rudy's brother.
Well,
And as such, I made a deal to get us out of this. And I pray that we can pull this off. Because if we're not, then, well, I'm pretty sure I can get you all out of this, but I'll be boned.
right.
If you like,
So while
Wolf.
this whole explanation is going on to Ulf to fill him in, Euphemia is just sitting there, like arms crossed, coffee mug in one hand, foot tapping, just going, yeah, don't remember anything. Yep. Yep. Okay. Typical man.
Wait, what does that mean?
Wow. Sexist much, Euphemia.
No, my feelings have been hurt. Thank you very much. And this jerkwad over here says that he doesn't remember anything. Typical.
What are you?
And I turn around and I storm out.
What are you? Right? What?
Can I make a dexterity check?
Yep.
Do I
Casually
need to
spin
make
Euphemia on the spot.
do
What are
I
you
need
trying
to
to
make
do?
an opposing
Just wanna
dexterity
try and
check?
just grab her on the shoulder, like not forcefully, but just
Ooh, can I use my halfling nimbleness to evade?
Oh, turn it up.
Oh, the halfling nimbleness will beat any dexterity you make. So if Euphemia is adamant about storming away in this moment of power,
Oh yeah, I am. Like if anyone tries to grab me, I'm just gonna like shrug them off and keep going.
still not
Just,
quick enough.
It was good. It was good.
Euphemia
I'm just a
sort
little
of,
too short. I can just get through the legs.
Mage
What's wrong with
hand.
the halfling?
Vinci comes around. Yes,
So
Captain.
Could you be an absolute gem and see if you can find Euphemia for me and ask her to come back?
I could do that for you.
Do your best, buddy. You've done it right.
He sort of wanders off. Yep, go on, Gilly.
to put it real nice, Ulf. So we spoke to you with a scroll because you were kind of locked inside your own head for a bit, and you looked at Euphemia and you told us not to trust her.
Do you
Right.
remember that?
No,
Are there two Ulf Ednas in there, Ulf?
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Three, do they look the same?
Yeah, I was just about to say, wouldn't it be 3? Because technically, he is a wolf with 2 wolves in him.
Ulf Edna Alpha, Ulf Edna Beta, Ulf Edna Omega.
Yeah, I was thinking of something else, but
When did you switch your name back? How did I not notice that? Damn it.
yeah, do you remember that, Ulf? It was
Honestly-
like yesterday, by the way.
honestly, Malag, the last thing I remember before I was just on my own in here, I remember Jander disappearing in this just flash of light.
Yeah, well, there's really no easy way to say this, but he's gone. He's well and truly gone. There's no bringing him back this time. He is not on any plane of existence. He's proper gone. And-
DED dead.
Oh, you're back. It's shit. It's really shit. It's really, really, really shit. And it sucks. It's bad. It's all kinds of bad. We jumped from one boiling pot of fire to the next, and each pot got bigger and bigger and bigger. And I'm not gonna lie, Ulf, we needed you. I needed you, and you weren't there.
Wolf's
We
here
needed.
now, Captain.
He is, and I'm not dismissing it. But that hurt, Ulf. That trust that we had, you put
Sorry, that's my.
us in danger. We've been a family. We always have been. And I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best to keep us all alive. And Euphemia has... She's put her life on the line for us. She is a tiny thing that went against a giant to help us. While you walked away again. I need us
I
all
walked
together.
away.
You walked away again. And I don't know why you're blocking this out. I don't know why you can't remember. But all I know is that to keep us alive and for me to do my best, we all have to be on the same page. We have to be together. And I don't know why you said to not trust Euphemia, but I do. Admittedly, our
I
first
don't remember
encounter,
saying that.
it was your last words. Your last words were don't trust her. And admittedly, our introduction to her was very weird. Entertaining, educational, loud, explosive. And admittedly, yeah, I was wary at first, but she's earned her place here. She's earned her place to
Malag,
stand beside us.
if
All right.
Ulf wasn't Ulf when he said that,
Hmm.
and Ulf acted more docile,
Hmm.
could Ulf have seen something we didn't? Or heard something we didn't? Or smelt something we didn't? And was talking about something that wasn't Euphemia? That was on Euphemia, or touching Euphemia, or had and picked up on something that we didn't see? Not
Oof.
Euphemia, but something.
I I honestly don't recall anything like that. I'm sorry.
Give us a second, guys.
No.
He's talking to him all through his I was like, why is he talking to all three of us? Since when could he do that? Oh, we can't.
This is getting interesting again.
Mm.
um,
So Malag, you're gauging this as Ulf is 100% cannot remember this at all.
Yep.
His last sort of since Jander died, he in your mind, and you've done a fair bit of gauging people in your time and whether they're telling the truth or not. You feel
like he's proper
that
blocked it out.
he's something in his mind when he goes into that state. The Omega state is just locked off from everything else.
All right. Well, going forward, I think I know somebody that can help, but it'll be a while before we can get to them. They're people that I used to live with, other Githzerai, that have far greater powers of the mind than I, but I don't know what that was about, but to be honest, it felt like it was directed at Euphemia, and all I know is that She's earned her place here. I
All right.
trust her. As do the others, I hope. Awfully got quiet. Oh, yep, nobody else is here. It's all good. Never mind.
Gilly's here.
So what?
Gilly
What
trusts
now
you
then?
people.
It's a good question. Vinzi!
As this is all happening, Vinzu just wanders up to Euphemia, who's like staring off out into deep space, drinking a jug of coffee. She like looks at
With
the mug.
a very hostile posture, by the way. Like, I
And
am
a curly straw.
pissed.
She like grabs.
Pissed
She looks
off.
at the curly straw in her mug, pulls the curly straw, puts it in the jug.
Yep. Eventually, that's where it goes to. And I'm just saying that fucking asshole just says doesn't remember anything if he says something so fucking hurtful. He's the one who wanted to kill his goddamn captain anyway, not me.
And with that, Vinzi stands next to you and he's staring off into space with you. He's like, it's beautiful, isn't it?
It is. I needed to get away from everything else and just gaze into the beauty of the universe.
I'd hate to interrupt this, but Captain Malag requires you.
No, that's fine.
If
They
you
can
want
require
to-
me all they want. I'm not ready to deal with that yet. Not unless Wolf is ready to come and apologize.
If you would like, would you like some company here to stare off into the universe?
That would be lovely, Vinzu.
And he just
How is your day going?
My it's been all right. I've been running buckets.
Yeah.
I've been doing some rigging.
Also good.
I've actually I was doing the rigging in secret because I got told to have a day off, but I can't do it.
I understand that. Just you can't sit idle, can you?
I can't do it. I thought I'd just leave it like I can't sit down for too long. It gets to me.
Yeah, I understand that for sure. Have you ever picked up any hobbies?
I like killing things.
Well, that's your vocation currently.
Yeah,
that's not really a
my
hobby.
I mean, I don't play any instruments or anything like.
Would you like to?
I mean, I'll give it a go, but as long as I can hit it, maybe like a drum or something.
That could work. What about, like, is there anything that's ever piqued your interest, Vinzu, and something that you'd love to learn if you ever had the opportunity?
I would like to try water skiing.
All right. Well, next time we're in a place where we can go water skiing, we'll go do that.
I don't know how I would do it. I'm massive.
Yeah, so we'll make it work.
Have you ever seen it?
Seen what?
People water skiing.
I can't say that I have, no.
So what they do is they get little skiff boats and they fly like about 4 feet off the water, and then you have a massive rope behind you, and then you have like planks of wood under your feet, and then they just go.
Well, that actually sounds like your size might be to your advantage then.
I hold the boats back most of the time.
Oh. Well, possibly since you know a sorcerer who has the magical abilities, maybe I can make the boats go by magic.
That could work.
Yeah, just go fast enough, right?
I like to go fast.
Yeah, me too. It's a lot of fun.
All right, anyone else want to do anything?
I'm slightly less pissed, but that'll change as soon as Elf comes on the deck. He's in the doghouse, okay?
Gilly, did you want to
I was gonna just scratch 2.0 into the ship's deck. Well, I mean, into the desk.
What?
It's my desk. Whee.
Mending.
I stick my head out the
and-
door and like look around.
Yeah, so you see right down the front, like you see Euphemia and Vinzu having a bit of a yarn, and it's with that before anything else happens. Vinzu will go, what are your hobbies, Euphemia? What do you like to do?
I like to draw.
What do you
Something
like?
I'm not very good at it, but I like to just doodle. Just it relaxes me.
How often do you do drawing?
Whenever I can get a spare moment, really, but that's few and far between when you're living aboard a ship.
Do you have any drawings with you?
No, I kind of lost everything on my last ship.
That's a shame.
It
We'll
is.
have to get you some more parchment.
Yeah. It'd be nice to draw again. Just help me relax a bit. Nothing's been easy the last few weeks since I've been with this crew.
Yeah.
Not been easy for anyone on this goddamn crew.
Yeah, like you guys lost a captain. I lost like my whole family.
Malag, you know how like Jedis feel disturbances in the Force?
Mm-hmm.
Malag's getting like a queasy tummy from like the wave of passive aggressiveness rolling over the ship. What is that? Oh, I don't like it. Oh.
Absolutely.
It's like at times it's subtle, and at times it's like a slap in the face with a giant steak. Whoa.
You're welcome.
Love it.
All right. So
Oh well, hopefully things will get better.
I think they will. I think our current captain, he's a good man.
Yeah, he seems to be pretty good. Gilly and Bim are always a bit eccentric to be around, but fun.
I think that might be the kobold race. Yeah, I
I
think
think so. They're just a
they're
little.
all very yes. But
Now
you can't hear it.
Senses
I mean, we
disturbance.
mean dragon race. What do you make of that Milo guy, though? I'm not really sure I like him all that much.
I mean, he seems to be pulling his weight, and he's hanging around with Bim a fair bit.
This is true. He's not all bad, I guess. Just slightly annoying.
He seems to be mentoring Bim a little bit. Hey! What do you make of this brick fella? The little dragon boy.
Yeah, the little dragon. Clearly he's hungry all the time because he just always seems to be eating stuff. I'm not sure what the go is with the shovel though, and
It's a bit strange.
Talks to him. I'm really concerned about that one.
Yeah, it's a little bit weird that he's always holding the shovel and
take a good look next time, Vinzu. He's not holding it; it's attached.
What do you mean it's attached?
Like it's fused with his arm.
That
Like,
dragon, that little dragon is a bit messed up.
Yeah, he's a lot messed up.
He's a lot messed up. He seems to be, I don't know, I don't understand. He likes barking orders at me, but I'm more than happy to do them if you just ask me.
Yeah, right? You know, you catch more flies with honey than you do vinegar. So, like, I understand that for sure. What about Billy? Have you spent any time with Billy?
He's seems to have gotten a little bit. I can make a lot more sense out of him since he stopped drinking.
This is a good point. I'm still not sure about that one though, because he said that he was on my last ship, but I don't remember him.
What did he say?
Well, when he was quite soft, he said he was the captain of my last ship, which I know is not true. So, but he also said that he was there when the ship exploded. I was not.
But
So I wonder about him.
didn't you say that your whole crew was there?
Yeah, that's what I thought anyway. So I'm a bit suspicious of this Billy character. I'm not really sure what to make of him yet. The fact that he stopped drinking though is a good sign. Hopefully we can actually get some sense out of him.
Hopefully you get the answers you seek.
And how are you doing, Vinzu, since Ikos departed in the storm?
He was a good friend of mine, but these things, they do happen.
They do.
Hopefully, one day, when I go, I'll meet up with him again.
Hopefully. Did you know him for very long?
I knew him a little while. We were enslaved by the halflings.
Enslaved by the halflings. Wow. I'll have to get your whole story sometime, Vinzu. We need to have a good chat.
We absolutely do. And with that, anyone else?
And then I put my head on his, well, not shoulder, but elbow, probably.
Maybe his thigh.
Shin.
I'm like, oh, thanks. I needed that.
He
I'm
gives
not
you
that short.
his massive hand just comes down and just sort of like pulls you in and gives you the an awkward-ish kind of cuddle. Not cuddle.
Just height difference.
Yeah.
Pat on the head.
He would legitimately have to get down on his knees just to give you a downward cuddle.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just got to say, I am fixing the stream up now that Brick's jumped in. It's shuffled all the boxes around.
Yeah, I think he's having trouble with his Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ulf, you were saying?
Yeah, so I'm guessing everyone's moved out onto the deck now.
Gilly's still in the captain's quarters. He was just going to get Jander and, well, the little bag of Jander's ashes that he had collected.
Oh, yeah.
You right, Nathan?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Okay, you just from this angle, my computer made you look a bit. When did she do that?
That's always the look on Nathan's face. That when everyone of us is talking.
And yeah,
I write a lot of stuff down. Oh my god, Meg, you're huge.
Gilly's just kind of like holding this little bag. Has everyone else left the captain's quarters yet?
I would have. Like I said, I would have just gone out to just see what was going on, where Vinzu was. And if I could see Vinzu was talking to Euphemia, I would have just asked Mr. Brick to follow me to the helm, and I'll just get it back on the way.
Okay, because Gilly's just kind of loitering at the moment, waiting for everyone to just file out.
Okay. Oof.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna stay with Gilly for a moment.
Yep.
Don't worry, Brick just did Brick things. It was alright.
Yeah, no worries.
Brick just did Brick things. You're alright.
Yeah, there he goes.
My God.
All right. So it's just Gilly and Ulf in the captain's quarters at this stage.
Yeah. Gilly's just looking at the bag of Jander's ashes. And he kind of quietly to himself says, "I'm sorry I stuffed up this time, Captain." And he looks up at Ulf and he's like, "Where? Anywhere?" You shouldn't keep him in your bag anymore. So a shelf or
What? What are you?
Don't
What are
you-
you holding? What are you holding?
don't you remember, Ulf?
No.
It's-
Why? What?
I got some of Jander's ashes.
That's my Jander.
Please don't go back again, Ulf.
I'd reach out and I'd take the bag.
We will get him back, Ulf.
This is my Jander.
Ours. Our captain too.
Well, who's captain now?
Malag. We kind of expected you to be captain, Ulf, but you kind of shut down for a bit, so Malag stepped up.
I'm no captain.
Where shall we put him?
He always loved the stars. Maybe we should spread him amongst them.
We could go up to the crow's nest then. I can just help get him out of the bubble, so he's not all over the ship.
Oy.
Sorry, Gilly's kind of panicking at the moment. Ulf.
Boy. Why are you panicking?
You only just realised, Ulf.
Let's go put him to rest then.
You know, Ulf, if Gilly gets any wishes, he'll wish for Jander to come back. We'll see a lot of shooting stars.
I know I'm going to be wishing on them all.
Well, then we get double the wishes.
Double
Better
the
chance.
chances.
So I guess Ulf and I are heading to the crow's nest.
Yep. So as we step out onto the deck, do I see Malag or anything like that?
Yeah, Malag will be out on deck.
So,
I'm still
Captain
there too.
Malag,
With
is it?
Vince.
It is Captain Malag.
That's good. That's real good.
Not really, but somebody's got him.
Malag would prefer democracy, Ulf.
Better him than me. I know he's probably led us well.
I heard Malag meditating, and he didn't sound like the usual that he usually does. It was more of a why me?
That's the one. Yeah. That was a
Well,
good sesh, that one. That was a good sesh.
Well, Captain Malag, I like to see if you wanted, or with your permission, of course, this being your ship, would you mind terribly if we had a scattering for Jander?
Scattering?
You know how he loved the stars and all. I'd sort of gesture to the pouch of ashes. Don't seem right cooped up like this anymore.
It is, but I'm not. Yeah, by all means, of course, let's do it. Just I'm not saying anything because it's not my expertise, especially after ACOS.
That's okay, Malag. But we wanted
Who's
you to
Akos?
come too.
Of course.
I mean, we could invite Brick, but he knew him for like 4 hours.
Come on, we knew ACOS for like 2 days.
Well, yeah,
Jander for like a week or two.
I
Brick,
Best of friends.
I thought Janda got kidnapped like within 12 hours of Brick.
Yeah, but
Appearing.
before that, he
Before
was
that.
in hell with him.
Oh, yeah, in hell with him. Yep.
yeah, Brick's fine.
Our viewers are going to be so confused.
Doesn't matter. That's our
Backstory, my friends. Backstory. Brick,
Can you do this now, or
Hey,
come here.
oh, righto.
Sorry.
Come over. Oh, you look different.
He's
Feel
not very
different.
bright, is he, Cap?
He's done something with his hair.
Ignorance is bliss, and I'll tell you what, it's one of the strongest minds I've felt in a while. It's like an impenetrable shield.
Just static playing.
Go for it, Gilly.
So, well, I thought we were going to head up to the crow's nest.
It'll be a tight fit.
I can sit on Ulf's shoulder.
We all cram up there.
All right, so all four of you just climb up.
I was going to say, we all stand on the deck, and then Gilly can be the one to
Oh yeah.
shoot up there, and then have our little
Yep.
ceremony, I guess, there. And then
Yep.
give
Yep.
Gilly the signal to.
Gilly makes his way up.
Yep, Gilly's
Gets up
just
there.
standing
Yep.
there with a little bag, looking at everyone.
Euphemia is like looking at this, going, "What the fuck is going on?" I'm just gonna sit here with my coffee still on. I'm way too tired for this shit.
I'll start a new mantra. Come join the cult. Come join the cult.
Should
All
should
hail
we invite
Kobold.
everyone, Captain Malag.
I think the four of us are just fine.
We're the family, Ulf!
Alright, we'll call it everybody then. Bloody ding-a-ling-a-ling. I turn around and just do mage hand on the bell.
Okay. You see Wraith turn up, Genevieve, even Zephyr comes out. Milo pops his head out from the common room. Billy comes out. Old Joe makes his way out slowly. And then there's Euphemia. Oh, you don't see Bim, but Euphemia
That's
and
what Gilly's looking for.
Vinzu.
Can
The
I
last two, but sort of within eye.
another perception?
Sure.
And can I? Because I want to know where
One of you
Bim
can do
is.
it. Yeah. You don't
Remember what Bim was told last?
Yeah, and he's following it to the letter. I'm impressed.
Uh-huh.
But
Neither of you see Bim.
I'm getting very concerned.
That nobody does.
I mean, apparently
like,
Bim
yeah,
follows instructions.
I sort of cast a glance over all these strange faces that I'm seeing on board. Quite the crew you've amassed here.
Yep, needed to be done.
Euphemia is giving Ulf the stink eye from afar across the deck.
And you do notice there's this massive like Goliath like standing right with her as well. He's not giving you the stink eye. He's just like looking.
I sort of I look over the blue guy and I'm like,
He just gives you an empty stare, like he doesn't know. He has no idea what the fuck's going on.
I
Yeah.
think I know that one.
I just give him a cheeky.
Where do I know that blue one from?
We rescued him. We rescued Vinzu and Akos from underneath the.
Was he at Gowan's in the
He
cells?
was. He was.
Right.
He was the one that helped guide all the other slaves out.
That's right.
I'll come back to you. Anyway, without further ado, thank you, Red Buskill. I don't think anybody else is going to do it, so here I am again. We're gathered here to say goodbye properly to Captain Jander, son. 2 seconds while I just pause for dramatic effect.
Unstar.
I was going to say star. It's been a while. God damn it. I had it there in the inside of my coat. Who was our
Malag, do you mind?
most awesome of... I'm on a roll now and it's happening. Bear with it. Buckle in. Enjoy the ride. Our most awesomest of captains. He had some dubious methods, but he was all right. I'd say heart of gold, but I don't think he actually had a heart. It was weird. He was very quiet, very white. He liked gold, as most of us do, I guess. He definitely liked to travel. He dug that. He liked wine, the red kind.
Ulf is just like starting to
Holy shit.
But all in all,
just get like you just see this. Are you kidding me? Like this is what you're gonna say about him?
all in all, Jander was a good sort. He saved many of us here, and always seemed to appear just at the right time. He had a knack of sort of being where he needed to be.
Except for that one time he wasn't.
Well, that's right. Wait, what?
Euphemia shouts from the other side of the deck.
And what? And I digress. For those of you that didn't know him, he was something else. Because he wasn't human, that's for sure. But
Fair enough.
he was our captain, and he taught and showed us the way. And for that, I will be forever grateful.
Holy shit.
Unfucking believable.
Euphemia just kind of rolls her eyes and then turns back around to look off the edge of the ship again. And I'm like, and I lean over to Vincent. I'm like, and
To
that's
Captain
the person that they wanted to kill.
Jensen!
Holy shit.
I feel uncomfortable.
Say again, Euphemia.
I leaned over, so I turned back around after that diatribe of weirdness, and continue to sip my coffee and lean over to Vincent and go, and that's the captain that Ulf wanted to kill. Yep.
Interesting. That doesn't seem like it would have been the right thing to do, killing your own captain.
I don't know. I have no idea what the situation is. All I know is I was handed over to Ulf, and then he started trying to broker a deal about how he could take over the ship if he killed his captain. But I'm the untrustworthy.
Now you see it's from Vinzu.
But I'm the untrustworthy one. Sure, whatever.
Well, I trust you, Euphemia.
Thanks, Vinzu. I trust you too. Freaking jerk face.
Did you just call me a jerk face?
Anybody else picking that up? I'm still getting it. It's not me. Anyway.
All right. I take a step forward from the crowd, I guess, and I go to stand in front of him. Thank you, Captain, for those words about Jander. I only feel it's right to say something myself. He was more human than human. And he was the best of all of us. Lord knows we had dark days, but he was always there at the end to brighten them up. Guess that's why we called him Sunstar. He could pilot just about anything. Sailed countless stars. And he made us a family. I'm forever in his debt. As I'm sure most of us here are. But now he's gone. And so we're left to travel the stars without him. But I can only hope that we do it in as much style and class as he did. Jander. My Jander.
Our agenda.
Our Jander, right. I'll never forget you.
So,
Just said nodding towards Gillian.
so Gilly's gonna, Gilly's got this little bag and he's, I know I really messed up, Captain. I should have figured out those spikes. That thing. I'm supposed to be our magician, and I let you down, Captain. I'm really sorry, Captain. But Ulf said you like the stars, so I hope you'll travel with us for a while, and maybe we'll get you back again. And Gilly kind of just mage hands it up, and just kind of undoes the bag and lets it. And
Trails.
little scattering of lights in there from either dancing lights or prestidigitation, just to give
For
a
effect.
little bit of effect, because
Yep.
Janda felt like a guy who did everything with style.
So the ashes just go sail out behind the ship, and the remnants of Janda are now gone into the black. Vinzu sort of bends down and whispers to Euphemia, I thought you said that he wanted to kill his old captain, but then he said those nice words about him. I'm very, very confused.
Yeah, join the club. I'm also very confused, and somehow I'm the untrustworthy one, though, in this entire crew. But I was there for the talk. I witnessed it. He was asking for help to kill off his captain so that he could take over his ship. So,
Well, whatever happens, I've got you back. And he stands up again. All right. And after that, after the ceremony has concluded, the ashes are now gone. Genevieve then rushes back over to the wheel and continues to sail until the captain is ready to take the wheel again, or the helmsman jumps back into the helm. What would you guys like to do now? Is there any other business to deal with?
Mr. Brick?
I think we could all do with some poppadoms.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. strong, mate. Sort it out.
We've had the funeral, the horrible eulogy, and now we need the wake, apparently.
What do you mean horrible eulogy? I was amazing.
That's one word for it, absolutely.
And also,
Awesome could be another.
not my strong suit. But I still did it. Anyway, doesn't matter. Mr. Bree,
Man, my leg's coasting pretty high off those mushrooms at the moment.
puppet the shit out of us. Let's get it going.
All right, so Vinzu gets Zephyr gets a nice curry going for everyone. He quickly dashes off and gets the table set. Is there anyone else wants to do?
Yeah.
What do we got?
Gilly?
While dinner's on.
I'm assuming Malags is going to be shorter. Gilly's going to be writing his letter to his mum now that he's up in the crow's nest. So,
okay. All right. So you spend some time writing your letter to your mum. Do you have it written? Like, are you willing to share, or are you going to keep that for yourself now?
yeah, I've got it written, but I thought Malag would be a bit shorter, and then I'll let. Okay. So, Gilly kind of sits down, and he kind of thinks for a minute. Dear Mother, sorry I haven't written to you for a while. It's been an exciting few weeks. I'd been exploring some planets and ran into a bit of trouble, and luckily a fellow named Jander and his first mate Ulfedna found me, and I was drifting. They hauled me on board, and they and a fellow named Malag saved my life. Kind of owe them a debt now, and I've been working on their crew to repay them, but I don't think I ever will. Jander was captured by a halfling gang, and we were forced to try and save him. Turns out we were caught in a guild war, or a gang war, and it was orchestrated by two brothers, and now they've killed Jander. Ulf was shut down completely, and Malag stepped forward to ensure we can keep moving. I mean, turns out Ulf is talking again now, which is really, really great, because we were kind of running on two engines out of the, whole crew. So that's really good, because it's been a rough couple of weeks. We did get 2 new crewmates while this happened, because Jander had left for a week or so, and he came back with his brass dragonborn, Brick. Do you know him, Mum? Do you know a brass dragonborn named Brick? Is he a cousin of ours or something? And anyway, there was also this halfling, Euphemia, and she joined us, and she seems nice, but she worked for that halfling boss, Rudy, and he's the one who caused all of this. I mean, I like Euphemia, but she's very explodey. We
Hot kettle.
Malag asked us to try and keep this spirit thing occupied for a bit, and then Euphemia threw this little ball and everything exploded, and so it found where we were, and then everything went pear-shaped. But other than that, she's really nice. Just explodey. That's me saying that. Our ship was kind of destroyed, and now we're working with an Inquisitor to try and smooth this out, and he gave us a ship, and we put together a crew for it, and maybe once we help him, we can fix this halfling mess, and then maybe I can pay everyone back for finding me. I made a kobold friend. His name is Bim, and we helped each other, and now he's part of the crew, and he made some new friends on the ship, and that's great, because he was an urchin on the street, so I don't know how many friends Bim had. But, he's my friend, and he's always busy now, and I'm always busy now, and I don't get to hang out with Bim, but he seems happy, so I guess that's enough for me. I'm one of the helmsmen on the ship now, but there was this big storm when I was in charge, and we lost our engineer, Ecos, and his friend Vinzu is really upset, and I should have been more careful. I tried. I even practiced with the ship, like you said, before we even went into a storm, and make sure I knew how to handle it, but he just slipped off the deck and he was gone. There wasn't even a dwarf floating through space anymore. He was just gone. And nobody believes me either. Why am I not like my siblings, Mum? No one believes me? Just because I'm not big, strong like my cousin Geralt. Just because I don't have wings. I mean, didn't you say there are dragons without wings? That there are dragons with only 2 legs? There are dragons with no legs? So I'm trying to stay tough, but even the crew doesn't believe me. I thought they were supposed to have my back, but even Malag and Euphemia look at me like, yeah, we believe you, Gilly. I wish they could meet you, because you'd show them. And I can't even fight back either, because Malag would be awfully upset if I fought with the crew. And everyone else is a lot bigger and stronger than me, or we need to work with them, or whatever, so I'm not allowed to fight them either. I'm trying. I'm trying to be good, I promise. Anyway, I'll write you more often, okay? And he bottles up this little letter, and he shoofs it off into the scars as well, like a message in a bottle. And he goes through his pockets, and he freezes, and then he starts going faster, and then he starts ripping all of his stuff out of his pockets, and he scatters it all over the crow's nest, and it's not there, and he panics, and Gilly is down the crow's nest, and he is running through the ship, just tearing it apart everywhere he has been looking for this item.
Okay. Malag, did you have something? Yeah, that was good. Malag.
Well, same time after. While Brick's getting all the papadums and
Pouring beers and
tea, that's all right. Like a good masala tea would go cracker right about now.
nah.
Beer's fine, of course.
Yeah.
I just sort of sidle over to Euphemia and Vinzu.
Yep.
I'll just look up at Vinzu.
Yep. He looks down. Is Captain.
I don't think you ever said what you used to do.
That's because you didn't ask.
Asking now, buddy. What did you used to do before you were a slave?
Before I was a slave, I was a warrior.
A warrior for who?
For my clan.
And who were they?
The Gnarled Tooth clan of the 7th Mountains.
Where are they?
On a faraway planet.
Good answer.
Oh. Yeah. Far from here. A lot of my people died in the fighting.
That rings a bell.
A lot of my people died.
How many are left?
1.
Oh, this is awkward. Well, look, I hope you found a good enough clan here.
I think this crew is suitable.
Surprised in your choice of words. Aren't you a surprise? I think the crew appreciates you being here, Vinzu. You do good.
I do good.
Yeah, you do good.
I will look after this crew as long as this crew looks after me.
We'll do our best. We'll do our best. Euphemia. I couldn't help but notice you walked away. What's going on?
Walked away from what?
Everything.
Oh, yeah, am I not allowed to be a bit pissed and need some space?
Of course you are.
I mean, one day I'm told I'm untrustworthy, and then the next day I'm told, oh, I don't remember that. Boo-hoo.
Jesus.
Fair call.
I mean, I'm sorry, but that's just a load of bull, okay? Like, I don't buy that. I don't buy it. It's awfully convenient to not remember.
Oh, look, I'm not saying it's not. But I'm a pretty decent judge of when people are being honest, and he was being honest. I'm not ruling out that there's something else at play here. But something funny's going on.
Really? Something funny? Like when he, tried to essentially just take over your guys' ship by brokering a deal with Rudy to kill Jander? Really? That kind of funny?
Well, that's something else.
At this point, Ulf's like just walks over to her table and just sort of stands over it, and he's like, "Do you honestly think that I would have killed my captain, my Jander?"
Well, apparently that was our very first meeting. Like literally 5 minutes into, here, halfling, go with this wolf guy. Oh,
They took
this guy
my
sits down with
Jander.
other
I would have
halflings.
said anything just to get it through the door.
Maybe fill me in if that's the case. Otherwise, it just looks like you're
Fill
being
you in. I only met you at that meeting.
Oh my god. But somehow I'm the untrustworthy one, right? Even though I was there at that meeting.
That.
Apparently you did yesterday for everybody
You
to
proved
hear.
yourself the moment you destroyed 40 of their red guild.
I mean, I don't like them any more than you guys like them. As far as I'm concerned, they're the ones responsible for killing my family. My last crew.
They killed my family too. They killed my Jander.
But can you see why I'd be a little upset that you're the one calling me untrustworthy when our exact first meeting was you arranged
I never said that.
death?
I never said.
You did say it, Ulf. I was there. You said it.
I didn't say that.
And this is where the dilemma lies.
I have done nothing but try to be nice to you and to look after you and to make sure that you were safe the times that you ran off before we left port, because you ran off quite a few times when we were in the middle of doing things. I always made sure that I or somebody else was with you to make sure you didn't get into trouble.
And just on a side note, Ulf still has the collar on, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, but I don't notice it.
Yeah, I've just blanked out and completely forgotten about it.
Yeah, he still has it on.
So now might be a really good time to bring this up, Ulf. Don't play with that collar on your neck.
What
The
color?
one that might explode your head.
Yeah, within all the shug.
Man, you guys are gonna go make him go Omega so fast with all this emotional shit you're throwing on him.
With everything that went
Brought it on himself.
There's this collar on your neck that was to hold us accountable. Yeah, don't pull it off. Well, I mean, look, it might just fall off. We don't know. Your head might fall off. We don't know. We have no idea. But in saying that,
Who put this on me?
Gowan.
Motherfucker.
Well, you were kind of saying a few things that kind of pissed him off, and then kind of landed us in a bit of poop, being a nice word for it. And I'll admit, I had a lot going on my mind, and that's not an excuse, but I completely humdrum forgot about it. Euphemia didn't though. Euphemia remembered on multiple occasions when Malag might have had one too many to drink and forgotten about it again. So just keeping that in mind.
Can we get it off? Can you take it off?
Well,
No, not that we know of.
I've asked a favour. God, I've asked a lot of favours for information, and hopefully, when we finally get all this said and done, and we can get back to the Rock and Brow, there will be people that can help us take it off.
Oh, this has been a day.
You don't say, mate. It's been a hell of a week for us. Look, I don't know why you can't remember, and again, it can be something that can be investigated. At the moment, time is a very limited commodity that we don't have. So, whatever it is, I need you to figure this out and figure it out fast, because I need both Ulf and Euphemia working together, because this crew cannot run if we have any form of imbalance.
Oh, well, I'll still be doing my job. That's fine. I have no issues with that. Just, maybe an apology would be nice after all the trouble.
How can I apologize for something I don't remember doing?
It's a very good question. Very good question.
Because the multiple witnesses have confirmed that you did do it. And why would they lie? When you have one too many to drink and you start to black things out a bit. And, you maybe say some things in the heat of the moment that you shouldn't. And maybe you don't remember it the next morning. And you still apologize anyway, just to smooth things over. That would go a long way right now.
I think that's a different scenario, but
I'm just saying that might help just a little.
Oh, I'm not saying it wouldn't. I'm just saying blackout drunk. It's a myth. Don't happen.
Well, I mean, it hasn't happened to me, but I've witnessed it happen to other people.
I know, right? Yep.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. Now, was that so hard to say?
I didn't mean to upset you. I didn't mean to say that I don't trust you. You've proven when you killed 40 of the Red Guild in a single blow that you were trustworthy.
Actually, there's some things that came after that, but you might not remember, but it was valid.
Anyway, I'm apologizing for whatever it was I supposedly said.
I accept your apology.
I honestly don't remember, but I just want to get things back to the way they were, if that's even possible.
I give Ulf a pat on the shoulder. Good man. There's one last thing we've got to talk about.
Wait.
Oh, there's two last things we've got to talk about.
One more thing. Are you going to finally let me give you a cuddle? I've been trying to give you pats and cuddles and just love and attention this whole time. Every time you seem sad or upset, and every single time you pull away from me and you growl and you give me just naughty puppy noises.
I think in the sense of closure.
I'm not a pet, Euphemia.
You pretty much have been for the last couple of weeks.
It's been a while.
We even
that
had a
much for
leash. We even had a leash for you because you kept running off.
You had me on a lead.
Yeah,
You insisted.
yeah, you brought it to us.
I thought it was weird.
In fact, you wanted a nicer one at the last shop we were at. You made us buy you a leather one.
True.
It's true.
How did I make you do anything?
You brought it over to the counter and you indicated that you wanted us to buy it.
It was, to be fair, it was a really nice lead.
Thanks.
It's this one right here.
Oh, and you ate elf flesh, but that's another story.
Wait,
And
what?
you like it a lot. You
Like a
insisted
lot.
you buy the whole bag. Like nosed it to the counter.
So yeah,
And-
you know how blokes like we like to shake hands as a that kind of just a bit of a hug wouldn't go astray. Just,
Look, if it means that much to you, and if it will get us past this so we can...
Go on, just a little one. Just a quick one, just a little
Sorry,
one.
the camera can't really show it, but well, I'm stretched my
That's
arms
a good
out.
boy. Come here. Come here like a good boy. I told you I'd make you love me.
The long con.
It's been a long time.
And
All right, all
lucky
right.
last, I sort of separated when I can to save Ulf there. Now that you're
Very
back,
hard
and
to get Euphemia off of, by the way. Like
I
I'm just
try,
like, this is a good puppy.
try. Maybe even get like a bit of Vinzu. Can you just? And if not, if Vinzu's
get
just like
involved.
holding her legs and she's still attached, I'll just pretend that's close enough. Now that you're back, Ulf, and don't get me wrong, this is great. Loving every second of it. I think it'd be really weird if we shared a bed from now on. So you might want to find a bunk down in the,
I think we have one spare hammock left.
The crew's quarters.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fine. You'll find one. It'll all be beep, 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 beep.
No.
And I just walk off to the hell.
Sorry, Captain. Yeah. Am I not first mate anymore?
Oh no. No. Talk to Brick about that.
So
He
Brick
declared
comes around the
himself.
corner.
He declared himself first mate and what is it, Mister?
Self-appointed.
Yeah, that's right.
That was all me, baby.
Mr. Brick. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Mr. Brick.
what have I been? What position have I been? Like
You've been the ship's mascot.
mate or mascot?
Mascot. You've been our pet on the ship. And you've even acted like it. You've peed and you've pooped on the deck, and you've played with a wooden ball. Or I think it's wooden anyway. I don't know.
It is.
The sphere?
Yep.
Yes,
Or is
Where
that-
is it?
you've been playing with a wooden ball and
Haven't
shitting
seen
and pissing on the deck. It's true.
Jander's
Haven't-
sphere.
I don't know. It's a wooden ball.
Where is it?
I don't know.
Run out and high-five
You haven't played with it in a few days.
Sorry, I couldn't hear that. What'd you say?
We haven't seen you play with it in a couple of days. Wherever you stashed it, I guess. Must have a real good hiding spot. Not that I've gone looking for it.
I stand up and I go back to the captain's quarters.
Yep.
I start rummaging around the room, starting to look for the sphere. I'm guessing as I go through there, I see Gilly fucking just through the cupboards.
What was Gilly doing again? Can't hear.
Muted, Renner.
You're muted, boy. Whoa.
Hey.
Gilly is desperately looking for something that he has misplaced, and he is freaking out.
Okay. Do you want to whisper me what it is? Or
Yeah,
If
sure.
by chance Malik bumps into him on the way through, he'll Gilly, what's going on?
okay. So
Process is lost.
Malag, you went to the helm. Ulf went into the captain's quarters where Gilly is rummaging through everything. Give us a cheeky investigation. Oof.
Oh, I'm actually going to have to roll something.
Yeah, at advantage because you know all your hiding spots.
Yeah,
You would know what the best spots are.
I would.
Natty 1, come on!
Yeah, two ones. Okay. You literally scamper straight. You just
Scamper?
like dives. You're looking around. You just and you sort of just dive straight under the bed, and
Yeah.
and there it is. It's like sort of like right down the back against the leg of the bed. And you just your big arm just like reaches in, snatches it up, and you've got your sphere again.
Gender sphere. I take a close look at it.
Yep. Investigation. Again.
Another one?
Actually, no. You nat 20'd. So,
Considering the first time that I saw it when I found it
yep.
in the old quarters, and that I was in
So, all right.
Omega
So you're
State,
on. Yeah, that's right. So
so I
you're
would
under
know
the.
difference.
You are under the bed, and you grab it and you look at it and you sort of flick it, almost like you almost Rubik's this thing. You know,
Oh, shit.
Gilly, make a perception check.
God damn it.
Oh, the stream.
Oh, something happened. Freak
Stream's
out,
fine.
guys.
That's back.
Okay. Yep. So, Gilly, you are.
It is not on the ship.
You.
I know that this is not on the ship.
Okay. Yeah, you don't find it, but you also clearly noticed Ulf go in and under the desk, under the bed.
It's okay,
And-
I checked under there too.
You don't hear any noise anymore.
Wolf went under the bed and he vanished.
Yep.
Okay. Gilly's not hearing noise, but he's not going to put it together. He's just way too distressed.
And that's where we'll leave it tonight.
Ah.
Good fun game, guys.
Ah.
All right. Do you want to everyone whisper me their vote for tonight, please? If there's anyone watching on stream, they can have a
Come on, guys.
viewer
Put your votes.
vote for their favorite role player for tonight.
We only need one.
That's it.
Commander Root, Kurosik,
Ava better be in there.
Lemon Juice's 12, Lurks, Rubber Slayer. Sounds a bit.
Go on, Brick. Got to get one in today, mate. Took you about 18 minutes to get it last week.
Threatening friends to vote.
That's yeah.
You all know, wherever you are.
Yeah, it can't be Gilly.
Might
Just
be
joking.
Gilly.
It can be.
Everyone loves Gilly. He's a trash can.
How many have we got? I think I'm waiting on one, am I?
Yeah, me.
Well, that was a much better sesh, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's really good.
Is that
That's
only
good.
because apparently you're a bit of a fan favourite?
What?
All right. So
Wow.
No, I meant that. Like, this was a really good session.
It
All
was.
the depth, all the story.
yeah, mate. All right. So, I mean, unless we get another cheeky fan vote in very shortly.
Jacob,
do
if that's you, I'm offended.
We'll do ours first. It'll buy
Yep.
the chat another 30 seconds.
All right. So, player vote tonight. Landslide victory was Ulf Ednar.
Hey.
Welcome back, mate.
Aw. Thank you so much, guys.
Well done. Everyone did really well.
Hooray for the Welsh werewolf.
I was very I didn't have to do fucking anything. That was great. I had to make up some stuff for Binzu, but that's about it.
Yeah, I tried not to go too in depth with the questions, and then Addie just comes in because I was like, Nathan's not gonna have this story.
I've got bits and pieces of them. I've just got to place it. I got to place everything.
Look, it's
Yeah.
only fair. Nathan was a big fan. You'd be running a campaign, and you say,
pain in the
the sign says town that way. And he goes, what's the other sign say? Shit, didn't even think of that. I was too busy trying to think of names for everybody because he asks that.
That's it. All right. So fan vote comes in. Euphemia, you get a inspiration.
Oh, yay!
Good job.
Well done.
Woo!
I think we all did bloody really well tonight. I was
so,
really pleased with tonight. That was awesome. Good to
Yeah.
see Wolf
Yeah.
back in his beta form.
Yes.
Some good solid role playing from everyone.
It's
It was
weird
great.
talking again, though. I got to say that.
Wait, because you haven't practiced the accent.
I hadn't practiced the accent at all. You could definitely
Yeah.
tell that as well because I kept slipping between Irish and Welsh.
That's all right.
That's all right. Enough people won't notice. It's fine.
So yeah, that
Only
was.
if we have some Welsh and Irish people watching, then they'll notice. But that'll be it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a solid.
Sorry for
solid
absolutely
sesh.
butchering your collective cultures.
So big thanks to Kurosik for her their vote tonight.
And considering they have been watching for quite a few episodes now, because I've seen their name pop up, and then they jump on the chat, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So big ups.
Tell
whoever
your
you
friends.
are. Yeah.
Get everyone involved. I had a blast tonight. That was awesome. Thanks, guys.
That was good. Definitely a night and day difference from the previous session where things kind of just went off the rails a little bit.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
But that's all right. You gotta have to have a
Yeah,
session like that
fine,
every
I
once in a
That's
while.
right. Sometimes you have that little bump. And I mean, look, there was plenty I wanted, extra things I was thinking of tonight, but just time, obviously. But
Yep.
we can squeeze it in next week.
I think considering our late start, we packed a lot in. So
And again, I do apologise for that. I don't know
Yeah,
what
thanks for sticking with us.
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway,
All good. Other than that, if we do the usual spiel, check out the links as always.
Yeah.
We'll try to get some more stuff up. We all have plenty of ideas. What you
tell your
like,
friends to watch.
yes, what you like, what you don't like, leave us a comment. It'd be very, very cool if we could spread it a bit wider. Please tell your friends, and tell everybody about the chaos that ensues on the majestical Seagull Trashbin.
That's it. We're like 3 days into
Yeah.
the voyage. So much to do. We're not going to get to the end of this bloody mission until next year sometime.
No. I was gonna say, Addie, do you realize what you said?
Which part? Spread wide open.
Yeah. Get amongst
Spread
it.
a bit wider.
Oh,
Yeah,
spread it a bit wider. My bad. But yeah, it's up there.
share
Euphemisms for Euphemia.
Yeah, share
So,
share our Facebook and Instagrams and all sorts of stuff, and spread it all wider and
Hashtag spread it wider.
spread it wider.
That don't hashtag that on Instagram because that will get you shadow banned. Don't do it. I'll explain shadow banning if anyone needs to know what that is.
And the YouTube channel will sort of have some content really soon. We were just waiting for a bit more to just fill it out so it's not so empty. But that will be coming up shortly too, so you can watch all the old episodes as they come up.
Excellent.
Anybody else want to say anything other than?
As always, I had a blast tonight, and we'll see you all next Monday.
Yeah. Thanks.
Have a good
Thank
week.
you very
Have
much.
fun and be well.
Have fun, guys. We'll see
See
you
ya.
some other time.